Hello everybody, Dickpick here and welcome to another interior showcasing video. Today we're going to be going over all of the 2x1 infirmary modules from every single manufacturer, starting with the Taiyo Astroneering. In the very first room here, you have some nice little shelves, dirty floors for an infirmary. It's fine, there's no such thing as infection. A beautiful little table here where your nurses could sit down and eat. You have a research station over here on the left. Then you have these two little medical beds in here, which personally, I don't think there's enough room to work in here. In a hospital, people end up all the way around a bed. There's no place to really put diagnostic equipment. And if you have to drag anything in here to get more equipment, diagnostics or anything, it blocks the whole entryway through here. It's just, I'm not a big fan of these Tyodes. In this one, I think they really dropped the ball here. However, they do have the cutest whiteboards ever. Got a little frowny face, and it's like, I told you to stop drinking. Now look where you are. You got the dates since last incidents, and then on this one you just have a little smiley face, which is interesting on the little whiteboards. I give them credit for that, but overall the layout of this one, it's not my favorite. Now moving on up into the Hope Tech, this follows the exact same loadout as the Taiyo. However, different color scheme, and there's a few minute details that we'll go over that are different. You have a research lab sitting over here on your right, some shelvings. You have the same table here with a med pack, little rack here. The biggest difference is these whiteboards are a little different. This one just has the smiley face, no notes, no nothing. And then this one over here has lots of posters, and it's an absolute grimy mess for an infirmary. We're just not even gonna talk about what happened here. This frowny face is more accurate on this whiteboard than the one about the hangovers. Now we move into the back room here. You have your pharmaceutical lab, which all of these have both the research and the pharmaceutical. Got some posters up on the wall here. Now we're going to move up into what I believe is my favorite right now, and that is the Galactic, if we can make this beautiful little jump. Now if we come up here, you're going to start with two lockers on your left, which would be great for people who like to do interior design. You can turn those into doctors or nurses lockers, put some medical equipment in there. It'll look really, really cool. Come around here, you got that beautiful table where your nurses and doctors can sit down when the patients are asleep or you're on break. Then we come into the this is so amazing to me. Every time I look at this compared to the other ones, it's just flabbergasting. Like, check out this diagnostic equipment up here, the monitors, even have the railing to hold on to if the ship's shaking in combat or you hit like some space debris or something while you're trying to treat a patient. You got room for diagnostic equipment on both sides, more screens up top. Check out these lights. You could do medical procedures under here. It's freaking gorgeous. And there's tons of room. You can maneuver around these beds. You could actually work on your patient. This one's got a fan for this guy. This guy doesn't have a fan, unfortunately, but just overall, I think they absolutely nailed the Galactic's medical bay. A little dirty on the walls, but you still have your pharmaceutical labs. You still have your research lab over here. Still have that beautiful padding, the blue railing everywhere in here. So there's always somewhere you could hold on to if you need to. Also bash your darn head off if you're flying around here, but either way, just gorgeous in here. Then you have this beautiful little desk over here to do like lab work. The doctor could sit here, fill out reports. For all the interior decorators, you have beautiful shelving up here you could fill with stuff. You got medical carts tucked off to the side. It's just so open, so good. This one's by far my favorite with this beautiful little panel here too. Now moving on, me raving about that one, we move into the Stroud Eklund. You have Eklund, Stroud Eklund. I don't know why I call it Decland. I think it's a better name. You just double the D, but either way, you have these beautiful little canisters on the ground here. I still love the color scheme and how clean these modules are, but it's not my favorite in this one. And the primary reason it's not the favorite here is because the beds, if you needed diagnostic equipment in here, it gets really cramped really fast. If you put anything in this walkway, it gets hard to move through here. It's just not as practical to me. And you have these beautiful little counter over here though. You can do tons of lab work and paperwork over there. You got your shelves, which I love the bungee cords still looking good over here. Got your struts, which are just a signature of the Strouds and the Deimoses at this point. Then you have tons more of the bungee cord shelving with a nice little table over here. Got two lockers, both empty. Oh no, this one's got a few things in it, but good for your interior decorators. A beautiful shelf over here, double med packs. Just a great overall place. And then the two research stations, super easy to get to. Now moving on to the Deimos, it actually follows the exact same layout as the Stroud in this case. There's minor differences, if any I could tell. And you start with this beautiful little counter over here, just like in the Stroud. Just a different beautiful color scheme. It's much lighter in this one, which is, I think, good for a med bay. Got your research lab, your pharmaceutical lab, 2 same beds, same table over here. And overall, I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but the Nova Galactics nailed this one. Just sent it straight out of the park. As far as my favorite infirmary, like, it's got all the same stuff. You lose nothing. It's just more open, easier to navigate. And like, if I had to get treated in a medical bay, that's the one I would choose. I feel like my doctors had the things around me that I needed to survive. But let me know in the comments which one you think is your favorite. Hopefully this helped you, and I will see you all in the next one. Dig Fig out! Is it gone yet? No? Oh crap, I need my arms to hit the stop record button. Bye!